Hello, everyone. This is Will here from Joy for Union Cassette Resource, bringing you episode 1 of Joy for Union Cassette Radio. Have there been other episodes before? Yes, there have been, but I cleared out my YouTube to start this over. Basically, I'm going to be playing music from cassettes that I featured over the years on Joy for Union Cassette Resource. So let's get into it.
You know who you're talking to, my friend?
Hey, Len, come on, have a space.
You want to go embarrass yourself with this thing?
Embarrass myself. My family, my children, my mother can hold her head up in any neighborhood in the city when she walks down the block. In all the 5 boroughs, I'm known. Forget about it. I'm known all over the fucking world.
Looking so biblical, split another half, then I took another interval. Interface full with the instrumental. I'll be going out my mind, I'll be going mental. You cannot end this, got a stack of metrics. Got the Teslas there, but they're not electric. I'ma hit the exit, watch the dealer's deck split. Trade my soul to the devil, man, I wish I kept it. Saw the gap, I leapt it. VHS in the box and I can't eject it. Got the goodies in the bag and they looking all eclectic. I'ma go collect it, I've been so protective. Crush your whole collective, spin your head down the street, change your whole perspective. Looking out the window, bunch of troubles that I met with. I've been on demand, streaming life, no Netflix. Stepping on the sand and I'm about to reach the best bit. Yo, my whole life, mind state, lifestyle, situation. Yeah, I've been why I've been yo, my whole life, mind state, lifestyle, situation. Yeah, I've been I've been talking to the shadows, walking down the street, being followed by some sparrows. Feeling so shallow, following the arrows. Couple pints of that, pushing with the wheelbarrow. Couple ships I ride, now I think I'm Jack Sparrow. Shit is so deep, right down to the bone marrow. Path is getting narrow, stacking all the ammo. See you in the situation, then you go in vamos. Hands on the portal gun when I talk to GLaDOS. Hit you with the bricks from the cliff like Talos. I be in my bag, stacking that bank balance. Smoking and I'm drinking, using all my talents. Shit, I've been on it, I might just go vanish. We bound to get it sorted, just chill, don't panic. Bitch, I can't hear you, I'm on the next planet. I just had to make it happen, I could never go plan it. Why? Yo, my whole life, mind state, lifestyle, situation. Yeah, I've been why I've been yo, my whole life, mind state, lifestyle, situation. Yeah, I've been
Who's this guy?
He says it's a fugazi.
What's a fugazi?
Diamonds.
Well, what is a fugazi?
Come on, you know. Don't you tell me what I know. You know what you did.
One of you's gotta be wrong.
No, that's a Tiffany fucking diamond. Left, that is my wife's fucking diamond ring.
It's a fugazi, right?
Hey, I don't know what your problem is.
Hey, Left, come on.
I told you.
That was Veiled by John Thayer. It was released on Super Mundane. It was released back in 2021. And before that, we heard My Life Has Changed by Bone Rock. It's off the album Mall World. It was released way back in 2017. It was probably one of the first tapes that I received, since I started doing Joy for Unique Cassette Resource. And before that, we heard Modest by Default. It's an Arabic title. Um, it's from the album Chemiset. It was released on Quality Times like last year. And then before that, we heard S with Swallowed Whole. It's off the Intro Version 1 compilation that was released on Extro back in like last year. And so like next we're gonna listen to um Persona LA Avenue and Baraka. It's a track off of Stratford Court album that was dedicated to Australia back when they had the fires a few years ago. To Australia with Love is the name of the compilation. So let's get into it.
Stop with these shit. Shred. Yo. This money done got a nigga like me in trouble. I made it niggas hated, leave me dead, they would love to. Mommy, before I walked up out that door, I said I hugged you. Who's my real friend? Seems I'm living in the bubble. Crying like a if nigga get your fire on. Got me blowing hollow tips right at your Teflon. Sitting think you move if you ain't getting stepped on. No, he that's like a cop without his vest on. He bugging, constantly dugging. We ain't showing no loving. Ice grilling and slugging. Face the repercussion. The stomach is touching. It's real, not for nothing. Keep faking and frontin', you know it's gonna be something. They say you live and you learn. So you never would learn. You burn, heavily burn with streets of music merge. Coming at me sideways, you get your hammer and let's do this the right way for real. We pop those things. Yeah. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun. You know we pop those things. Yo. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun. You know we pop those things. Yo. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun. You know we pop those things. Yo. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun.
If you scared, you can get a gun. Don't go get a dog. Got a 4-4 long to put your ass in the mug. Your peace talk with your pistol. I send you to get you. 10 grand and hit you. The shell, the show, the split you. Porsche box, drop gun in the stash box. Get your dash shots, nothing around here. The flow so hot, they say I got it locked. Hold on a second, homie. Let's get this clear. The wrist stay rock, the Ruger stay cock. The whole smoke a lot, cause I supply the weed spot. Now I got a question and I need the answer on the spot. If you ain't she like you or she like what you got, it's 50 Cent and M.O.B. Breathe easy. We ain't finna kill nothing, we just chillin'. But look, dog, don't go acting loco. You in Queens, you a long way from Kansas, told up.
We pop those things. Yeah. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun. You know we pop those things. Yeah. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun. You know we pop those things. Yeah. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun. You know we pop those things. Yeah. You scared, get a dog.
Hey, yo.
You gully, get a gun.
All I do is walk around with those on the hip, the pocket or the box, wherever it fit. You know we done been through the worst of this. All we know is how to survive. Y'all niggas eat a clip, eat your food through an IV. Up with P, you need a plastic bag attachment. This shit, y'all making some real ice grill faces before them guns popped out. Now you look like you seen death. You ain't ready for murder? Don't play with these kids. You upgrade to a set of wings. Up with my clique. Basically be a cold case fab real quick. People that enjoy life, they don't come to our set. Place your bets. Your favorite rapper is sex. I swear against his heads. Frail niggas gets dead. You better get your weight up. Yeah, you heard what we said. Birds against ain't deaf. What y'all wanna do about it, huh? Straight up.
You know we pop those things. Yeah. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun. You know we pop those things. Yeah. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun. You know we pop those things. Yeah. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun. You know we pop those things. Yeah. You scared, get a dog. You gully, get a gun.
And that was Old Ways with their track.
听老灰在风谷。
It was on the OK compilation that was released on Hand Rotate back in 2021. I haven't heard much from that label lately. I don't know if they've gone under or they just took a hiatus. Let's hope that they come back. And before that, it was Occult Floating by Konkak from the album Onoku no Himitsu Top Secret Fishing Zine, which was self-released back in 2021. And then before that, we heard JGG with Bombola number 7. It was released on Bombola, the album. And it was the label was Un Je ne sais quoi that was released earlier this year. Before that, we heard BNCF Foundation from the compilation Quality Time Volume 4. That was released in 2024. Bonding Tapes, yes, they have, called it quits. That was my label, so I can tell you with all confidence that, I stopped releasing music on Bonding Tapes like late last year. And we started off the set with Persona La Avenue and Baraka. I gotta say that to I Need You. It was released on Stratford Court. It was on a compilation To Australia with Love. The proceeds to that album went to the victims of the fires back in Australia a few years ago. Yeah. So now we're going to get into the Dagobah System Shy Nights. It was released on Culture Power 45. I remember now. It was released on Culture Power 45. Culture Power 45, they're out of Chicago, and they released mostly hip hop, but this is more on the kind of like house techno side of things. So here you go.
What did you say? I didn't look what's up.
I'm reading on them.
I've heard it
That was Natural Beauty by Avion. It's off the album Dreamin'. It was released back in 2018 on Adhesive Sounds. They're still doing the thing. They haven't released as much as they used to. Hopefully, they can come around and release some more music. Before that, we heard um, Billy and the Bad Peach with Sex with a Ghost. It was released on wet cassettes back in 2021. And Kutma, one of my favorite artists, producers lately. Um, he released this track "Be Free" was released on Sacred Conversations, which was a tribute sort of to the late Ross G. Yeah, he used a lot of it had a lot of like the album itself had interviews and with the late Ross G himself. Yeah, so it's a great tribute to him. If you want, check it out. If you can. And before that, we heard Abraham Chivelli. His track "Interaction Forte" was released on the compilation Urek Library Volume 2, Science and Technology. I don't remember the year of this. I believe it was 2022. I don't remember, but yeah, good stuff. And we start off the set with the Dagobah System, their track "Shy Nights." It was released on Sakara. With some nice old school house music, techno. So yeah, pretty cool. Into that stuff. And here we have Wino Willie. This was released back in 2019. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is still cool. So here you go.
Smileys in the playground, and in a hand as we skate to the mall. Baby nonsense, cause I've never been this tall. Lots of speakers, yeah, I wanna make sound. Private server, let's have an E-day. Put on my cute voice, I wanna be your doll. Lurk online, and we're staying up late. Turn on FaceCam, it's a 3-hour call. Throw a noise set in my garage. Finger painting on my bedroom walls. Reacquire my stolen childhood. Left my essay 2 while we cuddle on the beanbag. Sneak into my room, pretend we're not supposed to. Looking at your feet, oh my god, we're a thing. Like in all your stories there, I feel connected. Hugging my pillow, yeah,
have you heard about this artist in Montreal? Her name is Gua.
Tout ça, c'est pas vraiment moi. C'est pas ce que tu crois. Indescriptible machination. Mon esprit libre
That was Folly by ALCE. It was released on the album La Terrasse. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. It was released on Cosutois um, Records out of France back in about a year ago. And before that, we heard Scott Thorough This Summer. It was released on the Tree album. That's the name of the album, Tree. It was, I don't remember the name of the album it was released on. I'm going to kick myself in the butt for this. But yeah, it was released back in 2021. Um, Sigma Alpha 2, Girl with Armor, was before that. It was off the album So Isante at Un, I believe, was on released on Unlucky Wind earlier this year, actually last year. And before that, we heard Groove 2070, their track Purple Waves off the Beats for Us Volume 1 compilation. That was released back in 2020 off of Tapes for Us Records. And we started off that set with Shit. That's the name of the artist. Um, no, the name of the artist is Wino Willie. I'm sorry. Wino Willie. The name of the track is Shit. It's off the compilation How Many Beats Volume 2. And that was released on Sushinoko Pro back in 2019. I haven't heard much from that label lately as well. So hopefully they're still around and I'll probably seek them out, see if they're still doing their thing. So that's it for the show today. Um, I'll probably do this every 2, 3, 4 weeks, a month. I don't know. I don't know right now. How often I'll do it. It won't be weekly because that'll be way too much for me to do. So yeah. Come back next. I'll make an announcement for the next one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So and let's keep this going. Give me a follow. Follow all my other social networks, Instagram, um, TikTok. I do a lot of stuff there as well. So yeah, thanks you for listening.